Aries, welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. That's right, Aries. And it's going to be from February 5th all the way to February 11th. Right before Valentine's Day. Let's see how this week's going to lead up. Let's see the vibes, the energy, what our guides are telling us, what we need to focus on, what we need to manifest in our lives. I'm all about that. I'm all about you are the creator of your reality. So you got to watch your thoughts. So it's an encouraging weekly tarot reading, but can also be a little, your guides are like rattle in your cage. So let's find out what the hell's going on here. All right. So let's begin. Aries, let's see what the weekly energy is for you. Ooh. We had a card fly all the way across the room. Yep. All right. We'll get that later, but I know there's more that needs to come out. Let's get Aries. You're the first sign in the zodiac, so these cards got to warm up. Ooh. They're just flying. All right. Do we have anything else for? Okay, that was it. Yeah. I didn't even have to do the shuffle again. All right. I'm going to pick up these cards. Hold on a sec. All the way across the room over here. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. Bear with me, Aries. Okay. We got our cards. Let's flip them all over and see what we got to do. Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. All right. Well, Aries, this is the vibe. We got the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Page of Wands, the Page of Swords, the King of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. I mean, we got some stuff to do. And I'm going to tell you something. The middle cards right here represent a lot. And what they're showing for the energy for the week is pages bring in a fresh approach to anything. This could be you taking a fresh creative approach to how you're looking at the week for you. This could also be you having ideas, a lot of ideas going on here. There's a lot of things coming your way, especially on how you can handle things for the week. This could also mean going back to school, taking some classes, anything like that. But you're being inspired this week to, now let's go over here. Take your walls down, not be so rigid in your thinking. And you got decisions to make, okay? And you got to choose what's going to be the highest and the best for you. So while you're doing that, comes in these opportunities here. A new way of thinking, a new way of approaching change. And the end result is you trusting your intuition that you'll make these changes with the Seven of Cups. And this King of Pentacles energy is an earth energy. It's feeling stable, secure. It's like, the person that's learning and then applies the energy. Okay. And so it really entails for the week is you putting your walls down, because I know that, you're tired, but you've got to make this choice. And let's make this really easy for you. You can make the best choice by choosing what's the highest and the best for you, not for what other people think you should do or anything like that. It should be you. This is all focused on you. So let's get some clarifiers here. It looks pretty inspiring this week. That yellow energy in the middle can also be indicative to using your solar plexus energy, your self-confidence. And you got plenty of that. You just have to, not be so indecisive. Seven of Cups does show that we've got options, and that can make us indecisive. Just trust what's the best practical approach and what your intuition is telling you. And this week should be a no-brainer, It doesn't look that difficult of energy. It's about you releasing that stubborn attitude. You know what I mean? You can be stubborn, and you know it. Fixed in your ways. So these clarifiers will let us know exactly what's going on here. A lot of pentacles too. A lot of pentacles. Um, yeah, look at that. We've got the 7 of Pentacles putting in the work. We also have another 7 here. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Also, I mean, this person's looking at it like, I'm taking care of it. I'm putting in the work, and it will be recognized. And there's a new beginning coming here too, for some of you. You know, I think you're going to finally, the decisions you make are finally going to start paying off and lead you into a brand new direction. The Fool is taking this opportunity, but not being so aloof with this page energy that, you're putting in the work. You've got 2 pages here and 2 kings. So it's showing that balance, that innocent energy, not be so naive, know what you're getting into. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. It makes sense. It looks like there may be business decisions you're making, starting your own business, something, and you're willing to put in the work. It's just finishing it, Aries, right? That's the rub right there. You got a hard time finishing things. Just keep that focus, It's all about self-confidence. Oh boy. Psychic Tarot's got a lot to say. Add a lot to the week. Damn. My God. Where do I go? Want you to pay attention to 777. So this week is almost going to be like a spiritual week for you. All right. How do I do this, guys? Yeah, this is it. This is great energy. I mean, we're using the spirit. You got spiritual strength in your awareness. That's the Magician. That is going to get you through to put in the work. When you stand your ground and have a firm foundation, again, pay attention to 777. Your week unfolds. It's empowering. This week is empowering for you. You're using your wisdom, the Hermit energy. You're using that wisdom. I mean, it brings on a transformation. This is incredible. It brings on a transformation, and look at that. Fulfillment of wishes and rejoice in celebration. Wow. Something is incredibly working in your favor here. And I believe it's attitude. I believe it's the decision to stand your ground, feet on the ground. That's almost reflecting itself here. Using your spiritual strength, instead of, you got the 9 of Wands, instead of putting up this wall and not allowing the universe to work through you, you actually bring the wall down and use your spiritual strength. You put in the work. You're using your wisdom. You're not being the fool, but you are taking this new beginning. That's incredible energy. Let's get some Psychic Tarot for the heart and see what they got to say. Add to the story. This is a great story this week. That's incredible, Aries. It looks like putting in the this is an empowering week. That's all I can say. It'll be transforming. I mean, there will be a lot to celebrate here. This is really good. And it's not really calling you out. It's only saying, let down your walls and make the choice you need to make. Okay, let's step out of this. Helpless and hopeless. That's why we put up that wall. Stand your ground. You know that's not necessarily the truth. What you have to do is choose to win or lose. What are you going to do? You're going to win. You choose to win. When you do that, you blossom. That is incredible. And then look at that. Segues right into love. Now, that's our first 6 we've got, but we have manifesting numbers here. 3, 6, 9. Manifesting numbers, folks. Manifesting. Make it happen. Blossom. All right, let's look at love. Because we got love. We got celebration. We got transformation. We got fulfillment of wishes. Something's manifesting here. You may be deciding to do it. Yeah, with the 10 of Wands in love, you could be releasing these burdens that you no longer want to carry. And no more holding back. You're holding back in love. And you're closing off that heart chakra. It's giving you great anxiety, and we don't need that. We're going to let that go. The King of Swords cuts all cords. And what that's saying is that The swords is the win or lose attitude in this relationship. And as soon as you choose win, you get it. If you lose, you've got no one to blame. That's the choice you made. So the helpless and hopeless is, it's not the truth. It's the anxiety that's causing that mental conflict for you, Aries. So what you want to do is to make a decision. You know what? I'm going to look at this differently. I'm going to transform my life. I'm going to I'm going to put my bets on me, and that way you'll never lose. You'll never lose if you double down on yourself and improving. All right, addiction. And addiction is affecting this relationship. That could make you feel helpless and hopeless, but if you heal yourself, they heal themselves. Awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. That's you. That's right there. This whole thing you're looking at totally different and a beautiful, more heartfelt energy. Patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. And I think that's for some of you, you just may be feeling you're running against the clock. And that's not necessarily the case. Stand your ground. Use that solar plexus energy of self-confidence and rule the week, because this looks like a very empowering, transforming week for you, where you're cutting these thoughts that make you hold back instead of open up. And you definitely will use that wisdom to open up, Aries. So congratulations in advance. Now let's get the closing message. And the closing message is this, Aries: reassess. You're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. King of Swords. Notice who and what brings you joy and who and what don't. It's time for some life cleanup. That is definitely going on. And once you do that and apply that this week, it's smooth sailing here. Everything is going to transform for you. And the number 13 here, pay attention to February 13th. Just saying. I was told to give that to you. All right, Aries, you have a great week. Win or lose, what are you going to choose? All right, I will see you next week. Thank you.